Barzal will be the first shooter of the night for the New York Islanders against Caden Primo. Barzal, 8 for 37 in his career, 22%. And here he comes to lead it off. Barzal off the goalpost.
Well, a nice move by Barzal as he kind of waits out Primo, and it's a quick move to the backhand, and I think he beats him, but he just can't beat the iron as it cranks off the post, comes back, and it's out of harm's way.
Cole Caulfield with 2 goals on the night. 9 for 20 in his career. Caulfield into the slot. Stop by Varlamov.
It's no shock that he comes down that side. That is his favorite side. I think he should fire it from the dot. That's where he scores all his goals from. Instead, he cruises in, tries to go 5-hole. Varlamov shuts that down.
First career shootout attempt for Max Siplikov for the New York Islanders. And Siplikov will cut to the right side. Now into the slot, and his backhand goes wide.
Well, Siplikov tries to fool Primo, thinking he's going to cut across the net. Instead, cuts back to the short side quickly, and Primo's got that left leg out. There was nothing there, I don't believe. And it rattles off the back of the skate and into the corner.
Nick Suzuki to shoot for the Canadiens. 11 for 26, which is 42% in his career. Hasn't scored a goal this season yet. Does he have one in the shootout for Montreal? The captain can't get it as it's poke check by Varlamov.
All the zigging and zagging coming down the ice, and Varlamov with a really quick poke check on the Montreal captain as he comes in and tries to wait out Varlamov in a really gutsy play to lay that stick out. Oftentimes you leave your 5-hole vulnerable when you do that. Good poke check by Varlamov.
Oh, Horvat to shoot for the Islanders. 11 for 33 in his career. Horvat slows down. Horvat denied by Primo.
Oh, nice job by Caden Primo as the brakes get jammed on by Horvat, and that's to kind of throw the goalie off when he's backing up. It's to kind of stop to get him to kind of hesitate, and Primo does a good job of hanging in there, making the save.
And look at this, the youngster Lane Hudson with a chance to win it in his first career shootout attempt for Montreal. Hudson in on Varlamov, stopped by Varlamov.
Well, it's got to be something for the youngster, your first shootout, as he jams the brakes on a bit too and then tries to go 5-hole. That's a couple of Canadians that feel like the 5-hole's there. I'm not something that they picked up in the video watching Varlamov, but he's had that thing shut down.
Kyle Palmieri, 8 for 38 in his career. Has a little speed down the wing. Palmieri slows down, scores! Top corner.
You go all the way back to the first period. It's where he buried his goal earlier in the game as well. He loves this spot. Right-hand shot, and he goes right over the right shoulder of Primo, and what a dart he fires up into the top right corner.
So now the Canadiens need a goal to stay alive, and for that, they'll go to another youngster. Kapanen will get a crack at it to try and keep this game alive. Kapanen scores, and he does!
Well, the one thing about putting guys out there that have never done it before is the goaltender has no read on them whatsoever. They've watched no tape on them, and Kapanen just cruises in and beats them high above the pad and below the glove. Really nice shot for Kapanen, especially with the anxiety going down, knowing if you miss it, it's game over. He keeps this thing alive.
Simon Holmstrom, 1 for 4 in his career. Holmstrom scores! Great move!
Well, you could say that again. What a beautiful move. And he's got lanky reach too, right? So he's going to take it from all the way to his backhand. That thing's moving across the crease rather quickly, and Primo gets caught.
And now it's Emil Heineman with his first career shootout attempt to try and keep it alive again for the Canadiens. 2 goals on the season for Heineman. Heineman scores! A great shot, and we go to round 6.
I love the mettle of these young guys. No problem. Kapanen, Heineman, they just cruise in and roof this thing. right in on Varlamov, and it's a quick snapshot as he hits the hash marks, and a real beautiful shot. And this thing continues.
Now it's Jean-Gabriel Pageau that'll shoot for the Islanders next. Pageau, 0 for 3 in his career in the shootout. Pageau, denied by Primo.
Slowly meandering down the left side of Caden Primo, and I think he just realizes he's got to hold his ground there, and he does. And trying to go far side. Good save by Caden Primo.
Alex Newhook, 0 for 1 in his career, but a chance to win it for Montreal. Newhook settles the puck down, and he's stopped by the glove of Varlamov. Will go to the 7th round.
You start to get the feeling that there might be no end to this. It's like the long shift in the second period for the Canadiens.
Well, this baseball, we could go 9 rounds, 9 innings.
This is a guy who's got 17 goals against the Montreal Canadiens in his career. We'll see if he's got one more.
Yeah, Black Nelson. Nelson into the slot. Stopped by Primo.
At some point, you got to think you're going to see Kirby Dach. You got to think he's going to be coming over the board soon, and it looks like it's going to be another defenseman in Matheson.
Mike Matheson, 1 for 3 in his career in shootouts, and he's got a chance to win it. Matheson cuts down to the left side. Matheson comes in. Stopped by Varlamov. We go to the 8th.
Well, you got to know these guys are exhausted. It's been a long, hard-fought game, and this thing continues. And for the goaltenders too, right? It's been a long night, and they're battling now into the 8th round of the shootout as ex-Montreal Canadian Romanov's going to get a shot at this.
Alexander Romanov with his first career shootout attempt, and he's stopped by Primo.
Glove save, all leather. Thanks for coming. Caden Primo just snags that out of the air. Romanov just tries to wait him out, and again, over that pad, right? That's the sweet spot usually. Just above the pad, below the glove, is the spot you want to try to hit. As Slavkovsky will try to end this thing.
Slavkovsky 1 for 4 in his career. Yuri Slavkovsky is in. Stopped by Varlamov. To the top of the 9th we go.
Well, it is the season. It is the baseball playoffs as Slavkovsky tries to wait him out on the backhand. He just didn't have a chance to get it straight up. Good glove positioning there by Varlamov.
You got to love all these defensemen going now. Noah Dobson up for the Islanders. Noah Dobson 0 for 3 in his career in the shootout. Dobson scores!
Well, you don't get 70 points in a season being a wallflower from the back end. Dobson is a really solid offensive player. He cruises in and doesn't try to disguise it at all. He cruises right in and fires it right where he was looking.
Logan Mailloux will get a crack at it now. Another defenseman. First chance, bottom of the 9th. Varlamov needs a save. Mailloux needs to score. Logan Mailloux. Backhand wide. Islanders win it 3-2.
Well, Mailloux tries to cruise down and look like he's going right, but leave it on the backhand on the short side, and he just doesn't hit the spot. He misses the net by quite a bit. The youngster had his first in the National Hockey League earlier in the game. That would have been something if he buried that. And a real gutsy effort by the Islanders here at home. That was a hard-fought one for them, and they gutted it out and got the win.